table.
I watched the television last night. You know, they split the screen. They showed Harry at his Well Child charity, and they showed Kate and William at the Women's Institute. And incidentally, it was only supposed to be William going. At the last minute, Kate said she wanted to be there. That's because they realised that Harry, if Kate wasn't there, would get the headlines. And you watched Harry. The royal family really needs him. His interactions with people, he's so natural and friendly and warm. And Kate
I think
and William...
he misses this country.
Kate and,
Hang on, let's take a pause.
Welcome to Royal Telly. I'm your host, Chloe, and today we have an intriguing story to share. It's about the UK media's obsession with Prince Harry, a fascination that has grown so intense it's become a source of unintentional comedy. You see, the media is so fixated on Harry that they seem incapable of reporting on any other royal without turning it into a competition. It's as if they're constantly trying to pit Harry against the rest of the royal family. And the most amusing part? This comparison doesn't exactly put the other royals in a favorable light. Picture this. Prince William was originally slated to attend an engagement at the Women's Institute alone. But the moment the media got wind of Prince Harry's visit, the whole plan had to be changed. Kate Middleton was hastily included at the last minute in a desperate bid to compete for the spotlight. But what ensued was a stark contrast between the stiff, rehearsed politeness we've come to expect from the royals and Harry's genuine, charismatic interactions. It was like watching a scripted reality show on one side of the screen and a heartwarming documentary on the other. Harry's natural warmth and authenticity simply cannot be staged. As British commentator Nina Myskow pointed out in a moment of refreshing honesty, the royal family really needs him. His interactions with people are so warm, so genuine, and so friendly. He's not doing it for the headlines, he's doing it because it's who he is. The media's desperate attempts to keep the spotlight away from Harry only serve to highlight their own shortcomings. They focus on irrelevant narratives like whether Harry misses the UK rather than confronting the harsh reality that they're dealing with a royal family that is declining in relevance. As British commentator Nina Myskow recently pointed out, this comparison between Harry and the rest of the family doesn't actually favor the monarchy. Nina, in a moment of refreshing honesty, touched on a recent royal event. As she unveiled the curtain of royal facade, Nina pointed out a peculiar instance. Prince William, originally set to attend an engagement at the Women's Institute solo, suddenly had a +1. His wife, Kate Middleton, was added to the itinerary at the 11th hour. Why this sudden change of plans, you ask? Well, Nina suggests it was nothing more than a desperate attempt to compete with the charm and charisma of none other than Prince Harry. Let's pause and consider this for a moment. An event, carefully curated and diligently planned, was abruptly altered, all in a bid to compete with Harry's natural appeal. And can you guess the outcome? As expected, it was the same rehearsed and stiff politeness we've grown accustomed to. The royal couple's actions were as predictable as the setting sun, lacking the spontaneity and warmth so effortlessly exuded by their Sussex counterpart. In a television spectacle, viewers were treated to a split-screen comparison. On one side, the working royals engaged in a scripted affair, their smiles as calculated as their words. On the other, Prince Harry, patron of the Well Child Awards for years, engaged in a playful balloon sword fight with a little girl. His laughter was genuine, his joy palpable. This wasn't a performance for the cameras, but a real interaction. Harry's authenticity shone through, a beacon of sincerity amidst the royal showmanship. In Harry, we see a royal who isn't performing, but being. He's not in it for the headlines or the public adoration, but because he genuinely cares. His interactions are warm and friendly, his affections real. The media and the monarchy know this, and it's a bitter pill to swallow. Harry's natural charisma, his it factor, is something that can't be copied or faked. It's a quality that makes him relatable, approachable, and more importantly, human. His authenticity is a stark contrast to the rehearsed royal routines, and it's a difference that's becoming more and more apparent. Harry is genuine and they hate it. Hate. As Nina Myskow eloquently stated, the royal family really needs him. Indeed, Prince Harry's interactions with people are a breath of fresh air compared to the rest of the royal family. His naturalness, friendliness, and warmth are not staged for the cameras or rehearsed for public engagements. He is not driven by a desperate need for headlines or approval. Instead, he is driven by his genuine concern and love for people. Take a moment and recall Prince Harry at the Well Child Awards. He was not there for the cameras or the press. He was there for the children. His playful balloon sword fight with a little girl was not staged or rehearsed. It was a spontaneous, joyful moment that brought smiles to everyone's faces. This is the kind of charisma and humanity that sets Harry apart from the rest of the royal family. He has that it factor, that unmatchable charisma that makes him so loved and admired by people around the world. He is not afraid to be himself, to be genuine, and to show his feelings. But let's not forget the media's attempts to silence this narrative. They tried to cut off Nina Myskow on air, interrupting her with, "We have to go to a break," or "We need to move on." But the truth cannot be silenced. The media knows that Harry's charisma and humanity are what the public loves and admires. They know that Harry's naturalness and genuineness are what sets him apart from the rest of the royal family. They know that Harry has the it factor, a charisma and humanity that the leftovers, as one person put it, can never fill. It's clear that Harry's unmatchable charisma is something that the royal family and the media can't ignore or deny. It's something that they can't compete with, no matter how hard they try. The media's desperation is on full display. It's like watching a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat, except this time, the hat is empty, and the audience knows it. The media, in their frantic attempts to pull the wool over the public's eyes, have resorted to the most trivial of narratives. They are so focused on whether Harry misses the UK as if it's some schoolyard game of who misses who more. But let's confront the truth here. The real story that they seem to be avoiding like the plague. The UK has lackluster taxpayer-funded figures and a royal family that is declining in relevance. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? And it's not about Harry missing them. It's about them missing him. They miss the warmth, the charisma, the genuine connection he has with people. They miss the headlines that come with his every move. But most of all, they miss the illusion of unity and relatability that he brought to the royal family. Yet they are so caught up in their own world of headlines and competition. It's a game to them, a game where the prize is the front page of the tabloids. But what they forget is that family isn't a game. It's not about who can make the most headlines or who can outshine the other. It's about love, support, and genuine connections, things that seem to be in short supply in the royal family. The media's focus is so skewed, so misplaced. They are so busy trying to stir up drama and competition that they can't see the forest for the trees. They are missing the point entirely. This isn't a soap opera, it's real life. And in real life, authenticity and genuineness matter more than any headline. But let's be honest here. When you put the royal family's scripted engagements next to Harry's natural warmth and charisma, the difference is stark. It's all a show. And when you put it next to Harry's authenticity, the cracks become a lot more obvious. This is why Harry and Meghan Sussex are not viable for a return in a part-time capacity. Imagine trying to fit back into a family that's more focused on headlines and competition than genuine interactions. The Sussexes, in contrast, have demonstrated their authentic care for people time and time again. They have proven that they are not willing to compromise their values for the sake of maintaining appearances. Their commitment to doing the right thing is not a strategy for publicity stunts, but rather, it's a reflection of their hearts. It's about love, not headlines. Consider Harry's dedication to the Well Child Awards, a charity he's been the patron of for years. He's not there for the cameras or the claps. He's there because he genuinely cares about the cause. He's there because he wants to make a difference, not because he wants to make a splash in the media. Meghan, on her part, has shown an unwavering commitment to advocating for women's rights and education. Her passion is not a performance for the public. It's a sincere dedication that stems from her own experiences and beliefs. And let's not forget their shared commitment to their nonprofit organization, Archewell. Their vision for a better world is not a marketing trick. It's a genuine desire to uplift communities and inspire people around the globe. The Sussexes are not just another royal couple. They are individuals with a strong sense of purpose who are driven by their love for people and their desire to make a positive impact. They are not here for the media circus. They are here to make a difference. This is why a part-time return is not viable. They cannot thrive in an environment that is obsessed with competition and headlines because their priority is not popularity, but people. Thank you for joining us today on Royal Telly. We hope this perspective has given you something to think about. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more stories. I'm your host, Chloe, signing off. Stay royal.